Hello my croutons, and welcome back to another First Impressions video. Today we'll be taking a look at Killer Djinn. Let's get started. I really love this title screen. It's very animated, it's very gorgeous, and it's only slightly laggy. It actually runs pretty smoothly, which is an incredible feat for an animated title screen of this caliber. Lots of names here, wow. I've seen a lot about this game. I've never followed it very closely, but I know it's been around a lot, and I have seen many a screenshot, so I'm excited to play it. I think it just said Killer Djinn there. It was really quiet, though. Steam version 20, version 0.8.4, game still in development, early access and demo version available on Steam. The RPG can be played in the following ways: normal mode, normal gameplay, full options, full battles, adjustable enemy difficulty, cheats to unlock, story mode. For those who want to simply enjoy the story, no battles. For non-RPG players, for those who want to prove they are exceptional, locked enemy difficulty, hardcore mode available. We're gonna just do normal mode, because every time I do hard mode, I die immediately, and if I do story mode, Gimpy's gonna call me a pussy. So we'll do normal mode. If you're using a gaming monitor above 60 Hz, please check options and enable sync monitor FPS and options.
Foreign forces are joined dangerously close to a small, peaceful fishing village. Nurok is tasked with finding how much these foreign invaders know before it's too late.
I don't know if I just have my volume down really low or if that voice acting is just really quiet. Let me pop my volume up, see if it sounds better. That was pretty...
Scouts have reported Rhetoric army presence in this area.
That's relatively quality voice acting.
It's getting dark. Enemy soldier incoming from the west.
Okay, it's not amazing. My favorite thing in RPGs is when the characters are bigger than the trees. I just find that hilarious.
We need to figure out why Rhetoric soldiers are this far into neutral territory. Uridin is watching over us using far sight. Remember, he can see us wherever we go.
So useful. Thanks, Uridin.
I think it was just my volume. The voice acting actually sounds relatively loud or well balanced.
The Rhetoric camp should be just ahead. It's about time we light a torch.
Great idea. No need to worry about the torches giving us away to the enemy.
Oh wow, the audio just got loud as crap. Okay. Torches are important. If it gets too dark, enemies receive bonuses in battle. You can light a torch by clicking the torch icon on the top of the screen. Okay. So should I play with mouse then? That's actually pretty cool. I like that. That's... Oh, so is it on-screen battles? It's probably on-screen battles. That's great. Why is that even there? What's the point? Okay, so I'm not an expert on voice acting. That seemed decent quality voice acting. It wasn't terrible, but it was not very good either. Pronunciation of words is very important. Not that I do it very well, but
there is a large enemy encampment to your south.
Making sure your voice actors, primary English or language is English, if they're speaking English, is probably important too.
We should take this moment to ensure that we are ready for battle.
Or at least that they know how to speak it clearly and enunciate it. Because if you have someone who has no idea, who just learned English doing voice acting, it's gonna not sound very high quality. It doesn't sound that bad here, but it does sound like I think this character, the old guy, is kind of slurring his words together a little bit, or the pronunciation's a bit off. It's not terrible. I've played games with way worse voice acting, but it isn't the highest quality. It's kind of hard to do bad voice acting. You gotta try. Check your skills menu, get familiar with party members, spend JP to learn new skills in the skill menu. You cannot normally dash when in hostile territory. Okay, whenever there's voice acting, the music goes down, but then once the voice acting ends, the music just goes to an insane... It goes so loud. I turn my volume up for the voice acting, and then turn it way down immediately as soon as the music kicks back in. So you might want to work on balancing that change a bit more, because it's really an intense change. Be mindful of the mouse cursor in battle. The cursor can be used to select targets. If you're not using the mouse, make sure the cursor is not above targets. This will interfere with the target selection process. Okay, so I should use the mouse to control, is what I'm being told here. Why even have a chest if there's nothing in it? What's the point? Okay, so am I supposed to... Interesting, we have a default... Okay, am I supposed to, like, go fight them, or am I supposed to sneak around them? I don't think there's really a way to sneak around them. Like, you're kind of railroading. Like, there's a illusion of the ability to explore. Like, it looks like I can go off the rails, but really it's completely linear and railroaded. There's not really any exploration here, which is fine. That's not an issue. I am surprised it's the default title screen, or menu screen for a game that's on Steam, and with that much customization on the title screen, it set my expectation higher. Like, there's a lot of stuff in here. Like, look at that. That's a lot more than in default RPGMaker. There's a lot of added things, but it's still the default menu layout, which could be stylized more and could look better if you took the time to work on it. It's not too difficult either to work on the menu. Okay.
Hold. Wait here a moment.
Oh.
I should have been out of here an hour ago. There should be a pint in this hand. He's so getting written up this time.
The face graphic doesn't match the character graphic.
This is our opportunity to sneak attack the enemy. Position is crucial. We must sneak attack the enemies from behind. Be careful. Enemies can sneak attack us as well.
How would they sneak attack us?
Soldiers are weak against lightning and blunt weapons. Mages are weak against fire and sharp weapons.
I'm not going to remember that.
Enemies' strengths and weaknesses in mind during battle. Attack healers first. Don't give them a chance to heal anyone.
Okay.
Enough for now. Let's go.
Okay, attack healers first. Why did it do a heart balloon icon? Okay. What did that say? That went way too fast. Okay, so... Alright, first off, how would enemies sneak attack us? Like, would there ever be a situation where I would get snuck up on? Like, I can see the entire map. It's a top-down view. I don't understand how that would work, but prove me wrong, please. I think saying enemies' strengths and weaknesses, like in an offhand comment, like in one dialogue box, offhand comment at the start of the game, your player's not going to remember it. I think you either need, like, the option to click on and see strengths and weaknesses from this menu. Maybe that is this. No, that's not it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Reveals enemy stats, strengths, and weaknesses. Okay. But you need, like, a reference sheet for, like, what's strong against what. Like, I would just, like, put that as an option down here as an addition. Also, why is this here? Shouldn't this menu be over here? I don't know. It's not interesting layout. Just a thought, because I'm not going to remember what the strengths and weaknesses are, so I'm going to have to just go with it. Do we have AoE? Okay, so we're supposed to attack the healer first. I'm assuming that the black mage is a healer. And until I'm told, I'm going to just use the default strategy of spamming attack. Yeah, it looks like the default strategy of spamming attack works pretty well in this situation. I do like the animations. It looks pretty fancy. It's an interesting way of doing numbers. Like, it starts big. Like, when I hit him, look, when I hit the enemy, it's a big number, and then it goes down to a smaller number. Like, that's just like a small nitpicky thing for me, but it just doesn't look good to me.
Don't worry.
Like, it should.
Enemies will never get the drop on us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Never say never.
But what I think the numbers do is it crawls from 0 up to the number that it's like it's just a visual thing, right? Visual design. It goes from 0 up to the number instead of big down to the number. I think it's just confusing because, like, when you first hit, you're like, okay, did 500 damage, and then it lowers to 200. Or it just showed the number straight out and don't do an increase or decrease to that number. It's just so the player can quickly process that information and keep moving on with the battle. It's just a minor thing.
You just gotta believe.
Walking enemies to attack them, no buttons necessary. Just make sure they're positioned to your advantage and not the other way around. Sneak attacks are passive. Okay. Okay, wait, how do I check the body? Okay. Okay, so, okay. Okay, that's actually really cool. First off, I love how sneak attacks are passive. I don't have to click anything. That's going to be really handy. That's really good game design there, especially considering this is RPGMaker. And I also like the looting mechanics, or at least the mechanic of moving the dead body. I feel like this is going to be, this game's going to have a bit more stealth options in the future. I think that's going to be really cool. See, now we got something. I like the little animation, grabbing something out of the chest. That's a good level of polish right there. Does optimizing work? Because sometimes optimizing doesn't work. Was that item just worse? What was that even? I thought that was a weapon. I thought it was like a knife or something. Iron knives. Oh, it's ammo. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be ammo, but, you know, alright. Can I not always dash on? Yeah, I walk so slow. Or maybe it just... I think it's something about, like, you can't dash when there's enemies present. Which is interesting, but I think that's fine.
Here we are. The Rhetoric army camp.
Oh god. That escalated quickly. I killed one guy and now I gotta kill 800.
Are they planning?
There's so many of them.
Plans have changed. Head back for a moment.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, old man.
Rhetoric army has delivered a large crate to the south of your position. Sneak past the Rhetoric camp and head towards the crate.
If we must engage the enemy, sneak attack the scouts only. The scouts are the soldiers on patrol with the lanterns.
As long as we're not spotted, we should be fine.
I say we eliminate the scouts and make it easier to sneak back.
Okay, where's the old guy? I don't think the old guy's even here. Is he just like a voice in our head?
Do not attack the soldiers by the campfire.
Being spotted can mean the difference between life and death.
Stay focused.
Okay, so don't let the enemy's light touch you. You'll be discovered. Okay, don't let the enemy's light touch you. Don't attack them near campfires because the light will touch you. Okay. I actually think that the story, the pacing is really well done so far. It's ramping up pretty well. Like there's not too much there's not too much exposition, not too much dialogue. We get some gameplay going, and we already get into a pretty high octane scene. I think that's pretty good pacing on your part. Okay, so I have to get out of this light, right, or they'll see me. Okay, so if their light sees me, I'm fucked. Is that what... I think that's what the game was saying. But I can stealth attack these guys, and, like, no one knows. Please don't turn back this way. No, let me up, let me up, let me up, let me... Oh, shit. Alright. I want this. Oh, I got a root. Go, go, go. Come on, come on, come on. Get to him. Come on, come on. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Nobody heard that. You didn't hear that noise. Sneak attack bonus is awarded. Hey. Well, I don't know. Why did the screen turn blue? Is it because it's dark out? Also, we're not on hills. We're in the forest. Where are the trees? Show me the trees. Okay, there's so many skills. Okay, it's a little overwhelming. It's definitely overwhelming, the amount of things that we have. You don't want to overload the player too fast. Or then they'll be overloaded and then they won't be able to focus on anything. But it's all right. All right. Well, I'll handle it. I have a big brain. I'm a smart boy. I'll figure it out. Does each person have different green stuff? Okay, no, guess not. I didn't have any green thing, so I couldn't use the attack. Okay, fair enough. That's fine. That's whatever. Like I wish it would like for each character I'm on, it'd be different, or like once I use it, like I select to use that skill, and then the bar goes down, so I know how much I have left. So I'm not just selecting a thing that will never happen. It's just some visual stuff I'm pointing out that might help the player, like ease of access or understanding the flow of gameplay. Okay, this I want to move, right? Oh, I just pick it up. Do I have to drop it somewhere? No, I just have a dead body now. Cool, I'll take it. Can I equip any of this? What is the point of... There's no other menus here. When I click the arrow keys to the side, it changes the menu, but there's no other menus for me to change to. I don't know what the point is. Can I not equip any of this stuff that I'm getting? Okay, okay. I can get here. I can get here. I can get here. I can get to him. Die! This is better than Assassin's Creed. There was only one dude? You came unprepared, you fool. I can just spam attack on you and you stand no chance. I do like the animations in battle though. They're a little bit what? They're stylized, right? They're a little choppy. Well, not choppy in a bad way. Jagged? Maybe that's the word. I like the animations. I like the style of the character sprites. I like the style of the combat. It looks good. Oh boy. Can I get this guy? I guess I can. I'm just picking off the outside guys. Okay. Oh, that guy just appeared. I was in battle and then one extra dude just appeared. Alright, whatever. Do I have like an AoE attack? Oh, a group attack. Oh, okay. So it says group for AoE. It doesn't like say it up in the top here. It says it down here. I mean, that's fine. I think that's fine. What is this? What is that R symbol over there? Interesting. Wait, no, I need to attack the healers first. What am I doing? You. I don't know. I don't play enough RPGs to know what a healer is or what the term for healer is. I'm assuming it's white mage. But I am a bit of a dum-dum. Alright. And now we can just spam attack and we should kill them all. Yep. You know, there's some amount of skill required here. I mean, we have so many abilities, it's not too difficult. Like, it's basically impossible for us to die right at the start here. Unless we, like, walk into the campfire. But you expressly told us not to do that, which is great, which is fine. I want to see how many people I can kill up here. I think you've done a good job with the start here. It's relatively well balanced. Can I get that guy? Oh, no. No, I cannot get that guy. That's not happening. Alright, let's just walk down outside of the map. But yeah, so the voice acting. The voice acting is alright. Just enunciation's probably a good thing to work on doing. Because it's a little bit slurred. I mean, I can understand every word. I'm not saying it's like bad voice acting. But, you know, it can always be better. Alright. Let's hop on over to the next map.
Make your way up the cliffs. Be on the lookout for patrols.
Yep, got you. You don't have to show me the whole map.
Stairs to the southwest.
Okay, now that's helpful.
South should lead you to the area right above the crates.
Okay. Go down, left. Okay.
Let's
I
get
thought-
back for a moment.
Why? To
Great
plan
job.
strategy?
However, don't let your guard down. We still have a little more to go.
Not getting caught is good for my health.
Remember, do not engage the enemies by the crates. We need to get close enough to gather intel. Continue south past the small patrol, climb the cliffs.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so... Alright. Alrighty. Just same as before, except we gotta get to the cliffs this time. Awesome sauce. Excuse me. Oh, I thought he detected me for a second. That scared the crap out of me. Okay, so the water spell was actually really good. Also, I like the combat music. It's really good. Can I do... Okay. Like, there's not really... Okay, that was a little overkill on the white mage. There's not really a reason to use skills, because just spamming attacks enough to kill people, which I think is fine, especially for the start of the game. Balancing-wise, I think enemies shouldn't be too strong that they can kill you, or be too powerful that it's an actual fight you have to really think about. But hopefully later on in the game, the difficulty ramps up, which I'm sure it will. Sure it will. That was really easy. There was one guy. There looked like there were so many more guys, and I just killed one dude, and I'm here now. Alright, I'll take it, I'll take it. I get why you have the slower walk speed in enemy zones. I get that, but it's so tedious to walk. Okay, there's a chest over here. I'm gonna walk all the way over here. This chest better have something. There's another chest down there. It's really hard to see things. I doubt that any of you guys can see any of it on the playback. I just walked all the way over here, and there was nothing in the chest. What is the point? Why do that? It's tedious to walk as it is. It's hard to get down here. It's not fun to get down here. Why put a chest with nothing?
The exit is here. Let's proceed south.
Whoa, is the exit really there? Remove gore? Nah, keep it. We gotta get the full experience. Also, you just got a spoiler. Someone's gonna get stabbed in the face and they're gonna die.
Okay. The crate is straight ahead. Let's take a closer look at what they're hiding.
Is it gonna be like a dog that comes out and kills them? That's my guess.
Do you find it strange that the general's not here for the reveal?
Don't think too much. Just follow orders.
It's actually crazy how many voice actors you got in an RPG Maker project, though. It's gonna be something that kills them. I'm calling it right now.
Should do it.
Okay, well, I was not expecting that one. Just immediate explosion.
What just happened?
That was on par with the Wilhelm scream. That scream. And then just an explosion. It's a bit anticlimactic.
What is that?
This might be the goriest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm horrified by this. Hey, I use this music in my game. Bruh.
We have this.
All of the people who make games know the quality royalty-free stuff, and we all just use it. It's great. Fun times. Step back, we have this. I like this still image. That looks really good. The art in this game is pretty fantastic.
We must retreat now.
We can handle this, sir.
You just gotta believe.
Believe in the heart of the cards. Is that a quote from something? I don't know. Alright, so we gotta use the big boy damage ones. Right? Wait, is this RTP music? I'm having a hard time remembering. Oh my god, that did no damage at all. We might die here. Okay. Shoot. Okay, so normal attacks don't do anything. Okay, you've got a guard. Let's try one more physical attack, and then let's see how that does. Because I think he's trying its physical. Oh my lord, yeah. Okay, so this is a scripted event where we're supposed to die. That's my guess. Because there's no way in hell this is a winnable boss fight. Because I don't have any. I don't know where my mana went. It says I have 153 mana up here, but I can't use any of my mana skills. Is that a status effect that's on me? I feel like that's a status effect. That's rough. Alright. Rest in peace. Now you missed. I win. I've won the whole fight. Just keep hitting him for 10 damage. He'll die eventually. Oh, Lord. Yeah, this has got to be a scripted fight. That did way too much damage for it not to be. I didn't believe. I'm sorry. I let you down. Bro, what, did Biggs just disappear? Did he just vanish? Oh, old guy came here to save us. Yeah, it was scripted. Okay, awesome. Dude, that was actually a really awesome script there, or with the old guy. That looked really cool. What happened to Biggs? He literally just vanished off the face of the earth.
Yes. The Rhetoric Republic must be creating energy golems as weapons of war.
Okay, the voice actor for Nurok has no emotion, dude. Okay. This is an intense scene. Biggs just died, and he's just like, yeah, the Rhetoric Republic must be creating energy golems as weapons of war. Like, that's toasty levels of voice acting. Where's the emotion? You gotta get into the character, voice actor. Like, this guy, look, even his face graphic looks like he's scared out of his mind. He doesn't look like he's sane. So why is he talking like a text-to-speech robot?
We have to get back to the village. We are going to have to move a little operation.
Like, there's no emotion. Why didn't the old guy just come with us? He could just insta-murder everyone, it sounds like.
Teleported Nurok to safety.
That sounds like Neo Soul Gamer. Would you like to remove offensive lane? No. Okay. Why not just have this as an option at the start or in the options menu? I think it's in the options menu. Just check it out in the update. But you should have it at the start of the game when you load up the game. Say, do you want to remove gore? Do you want to remove offensive language? Why have it happen in the middle of the game? That doesn't make sense.
The next day.
It's just a little jarring. That's really pretty. Whoever did your art, applause to them. It looks great.
Expanse of softly rolling hills sat Shinada sunbathing by her favorite tree. The wind slowly rustled her long hair as she sat peacefully on the grass with the sun shining warmly upon her beautiful caramel skin.
I've really been acting strange lately.
Okay. The still drawn image was really gorgeous. And then we popped out and it like looked nothing like it, and it was just really jarring for a second there. Like, I'm not saying this looks bad. Like this tree, her character sprite work, this looks gorgeous. It looks good. It was just jarring to pop out of the still image into this, or the hand drawn image into this, just for a second there. Console's really been acting strangely.
Normally I'd be training all day. It's nice to finally have a little break. What's that smell?
I do have to say though, this is not the same color of skin that she has here, or the color of skin that she had in the still drawing. Like, you've got to get the consistency on her skin tones right. It's just a bit odd. I will say, why do we all of a sudden have character busts in comparison to we were just having face graphics in the corner last time? Cheese? Can I have some cheese?
Sweaty blob of flesh made its way towards Shinada.
Okay, guess it's not cheese then. Oh, no, it's just a dude. What was that description of a guy? What?
Up the hill came Gordo. He is the son of one of the village's councilmen. His fat belly shook with every step he took, and he could not help but display his shameless, adoring smile.
What is the hate against Gordo? Jesus Christ. Oh, sweaty bag of flesh and his fat belly shook, and Jesus Christ. Okay, we hate Gordo. Got it. So I'm feeling like he's trying to get her, like he loves her or something, and she's like, oh, you're creepy because you're fat. I hate you. And that's the relationship here. I was going to add, you don't have to have the text box stretch all the way from both sides of the screen, especially depending on how much text you're using. Like, you can condense the text into a smaller message box, and if you're only using like this half of the message box, you don't need it to stretch all the way. In this case, it's fine. But in my game, I've cut like the message box to only here and here on the screen, because I'm just not using enough text to justify having it go across the whole thing. Especially if you're using a larger resolution like this.
What do you want?
Shinada sighed as she tried to breathe through her mouth in fear of catching a whiff of the fat kid upwind.
Bro, what? You're just so mean.
To see how you're doing. Wow, you look as good as a cinnamon bun.
Okay, I like Gordo. Mostly because he has blue hair.
Gordo has a weird mixture of hunger and love in his eyes.
Bro, what is this face? What is this face graphic?
Do you want me to throw up?
Jesus Christ.
Fun. I actually came here because I think you would be really interested in what the councilmen are saying.
Okay, clearly you want him to be a creepy pervert bastard. Clearly that's what you want from the writing and from how she's reacting to him. But his voice acting is the most enthusiastic and the most interesting to listen to. His character writing is fun. His character design is fun to look at. He's the most interesting character I've met so far, and he's supposed to be the asshole.
What do you mean?
Shinada fought the urge to punch Gordo in the gut for referring to her as a sugary treat.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
just come and listen in. I know a spot where we can eavesdrop on what they're saying.
Normally, Shinada would never be caught dead in Gordo's massive shadow, but curiosity got the best of her. The council has been acting strange lately.
They're so mean to Gordo. They fucking hate this man. They're just, every single sentence is just, he's a fat fuck is basically what you're saying. I love it. I mean, it's awful, but it's great.
Let's go.
Jesus
Gordo
Christ.
is ecstatic.
Gordo, ecstatic.
And wipe the drool off your lips.
Yay! Come and find me behind the council hall.
Gordo jumped in the air. It was a pitiful jump, not even an inch off the ground. But by the gods, it was the highest he could manage.
Gordo is literally my favorite character. Aren't I supposed to be like, isn't she the main character? Because like you opened the scene with her, so I'm assuming she's the main character. But I love Gordo so much. Like I already forgot her name. I know everything about Gordo. I love him.
He quickly spun around and started wobbling back in the direction of the village with extra pep in his step.
That looks like a lot of pep right there.
Shinada couldn't help but smile as she watched Gordo waddle back in the direction of the village, chest puffed into the air.
Okay, I don't...
Why am am I being so mean to Gordo? Shin is rubbing off on me.
Thank you. See, stop being mean to Gordo. He's the funnest. Also, what happened to the smile? The narrator just said she was smiling, and now she's not smiling. Continuity error. I can't accept this. No, what I don't like at all is the narrator. I feel like most of the time a narrator is pointless in a game, or in a movie even. It's just a kind of a lazy excuse to get exposition out there. But in this case, the narrator is literally just saying what you could show us. You could animate the character sprite to have pep in his step. You could animate him to have his chest puffed out a bit more. You could show instead of tell. This is literally a perfect example of show versus tell. You're literally telling us the things that you could easily show us, and it would be much more interesting if you were showing us. I don't particularly like the narrator at all. I feel like it's a bit jarring to the flow of the scene. Maybe it's not an issue for some people, but for me, I would rather have the characters be animated and showing that pep in his step, showing his chest puffed out, showing her smiling, like with balloon icons or whatnot. You don't even have to put that much effort. Just grab a balloon icon and show it. And I feel like that would be more interesting than the narrator. Although the narrator had a couple of good quips about Gordo, but Shinada could easily have just done the same thing, and we don't even need him.
I'll try to be nice from now on.
God, and I don't know if it's the quality of the artwork that's weird or just like the changing perspective all the time. Like she's spinning in a circle half the time. Like her head's over here, then it's face on, then it's turned over this way. Like she's rotating around. The art doesn't look bad, of course. The art actually looks rather great. I like it. It's a bit flat coloring here, but it's fine. It's just there's a lot of changing direction with the way she's facing, which it's not really an issue. Just pointing that out, a little bit jarring in my head, but it's not really a problem. Unlock the ability to pass time. Wait, why would I pass time? Is that going to be used later, or is it just like in Skyrim when you have to wait for shops to open or whatnot, and you have to just sit there and it's annoying and useless? The good old training art, I certainly don't miss it at all. Why isn't it? Where's the voice acting? It's nice not having Shin around. He can suck the fun out of any situation. I hope Shin is not sulking about the house bothering Mom. Also, her face graphic was just over here, and now it's over here, and Gordo was over here. Like, consistency. As much as you can have consistency. I should go check on Mom inside the house. Shen's village discovered. And mini-map, notice the zoom in and zoom out opacity, press up and down the D-pad. It's your backyard, go inside and say hi to Mom. Slowly, the UI becomes more cluttered. I actually don't have an issue with the UI. It's relatively well done. It looks fine. It's small enough that it doesn't bother me. Pickaxe, fishing pole, novice bait. Awesome. Wait, you just told me what I got, and then you showed it again as a pop-up above the chest. What? What was the point in that? By the way, with all the critique I'm giving, I actually don't think this game is half bad at all. I really like the artwork. I really like the music. I like the lighting. I feel like the UI is relatively well done, and the writing is actually good. With the pacing, the writing and the pacing are well done. There's just a few errors or a few things that could be polished up, I feel, or a few things that are unnecessary in my opinion. But I'm really enjoying the writing. It's a pretty fun game to engage with. Hello, Shinada. Father's at the council meeting. Great. Would you like to help me cook? Yes. Party learned cooking. Okay, why would I click no? If it just gives me a free skill, why would I ever click no to that? It doesn't make... Alright, it's whatever. It's, you know, adding options is fine. Why does it tell me the thing on the bottom, and then it tells me the thing later? I didn't even click enter. That just said it. Okay. Consistency. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Consistency. You're using RTP face graphics, and then you're combining it with custom-drawn bust art, which isn't terrible in of itself, but you have to be consistent in the way that you're using them, and then the positioning of the character bust artwork. Like in my game, I'm trying to keep my main character always on the left-hand side above the text box, and then appearing other characters that are speaking are always on the right-hand side, for the most part. I'm trying to keep that consistency there, and I'm not moving them around so the player knows where to look and what to expect when they're interacting with dialogue. I just feel like it's better to be consistent in that way, so the player can build trust with, hey, where the heck is this character located on screen? Oh, it's right there. That's where the character bust artwork's going to appear. And it's not going to just appear, like, you know, up in this top corner or somewhere else on the screen randomly. You know, it's just a little ease of, you know, viewing or playing or whatever. player convenience, I guess. Is everything interactable? Yeah, it looks like everything's interactable. Okay, I really like the animation when you go to grab something out of a chest. I like that little reaching animation. That's really nice. Oh my god, there's so much loot. New weapons and armor to equip? Wait, why are we using a default face graphic instead of a... Okay. I get why you're doing that, so the face graphic isn't covering up the entire screen. You don't need the VN style text all the time. I agree. I'm not doing that in my game either. It's just a little jarring to have the face graphic, you know, artwork and the bust artwork graphic. So what okay, again, my game is not the best, but I like using it to get my point across. So I'm going to bring it up again. Galv has a message pop plugin where you can have text pop up right next to your player on the screen in a little box here. I use that when I'm not doing larger sections of dialogue. So when I'm interacting with stuff like this, I'm having the text pop up in a speech bubble next to her, or next to my main character without a face graphic showing. That way I don't have to use this entire text box down here. I feel like it fits better. And then I also don't have to use a face graphic. Because the face graphic is to show the character or the player who's talking. That's really what I see the artwork as. You know, if you're using bust artwork, it's to, you know, show more than that, of course, showing emotion through the text or through the artwork, of course. But if you're just using a static RGB face graphic, it's to show who's talking along with the, you know, the name of the player and the character and whatnot. So if I don't know the password, okay. So if you don't need to show who's talking because you're having a little text box right here pointing to who's talking, then you don't need the face graphic, and then it's not jarring with different art styles. So you can just show that right here, pointing to the character. You don't have to use a different face graphic, so you can keep your art consistent with every scene that you're in. And then, you know, I just feel like it's better for consistency. I just really strive to have consistency. It's not a massive issue that you're not doing it that way. It's just a little nitpicky thing that I do, or that my brain is doing. I feel like when you enter a house, since there's nothing on the mini-map up here, when you enter a house, the mini-map should just go away. Because out here, I see it's somewhat useful out here. I don't have an issue with it out here. It's fine. It's not super useful, but I guess it'd be helpful for, you know, if quest markers appear on it. Oh, there's a chest right there. But in the house, I feel like it should just disable the mini-map, since it's not used for anything at all. It's just taking up screen space. Although that would be annoying to do for every house, but, you know. Give that to Shin. Iron Chain Dagger to Shin. Okay. Optimize all of that, I guess. Yeah, okay. Alright. Shin. Let me check the quest log, because I don't pay enough attention. I don't remember things. Okay, meet by in the council hall for that. Okay, that's character bios and relationships. That's actually kind of cool. Character relationships, I like that. That's cool. That's cool. Gameplay. Okay, and that's just more information. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I just gotta go to the council hall and meet Gordo behind the council hall. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Unless, you know, I can't find the council hall, which is possible because I'm very dumb. Okay, that looks like council. Hello? Hello, are you a leper? Beggar. Can you spare 1 gold coin so that I may eat? Yeah, sure. I don't need money. This is, you know, this is an RPG. Who needs money to buy things from the shop? What? Not me. It's crazy. Okay, what did I just get for the beggars? What is this? There are beggars found in each major settlement. They're looking for help. Help them, give them coin, walk away. What do I get? I don't get anything. What's the point? It's just to make me feel, you know, better peace of mind. Like, something you could do, like, with the beggars is, like, it gives you something with a statue, or, like, the gods favor you more, and you get more health bonuses interacting with the shards, or whatever. Like, little things you could do. Okay, wait a second. That was cool.
Ah, there you are. Come, let's take a closer look.
Okay, I was not expecting I was not expecting the perspective shift there. That was awesome. I love the perspective shift. That looks really good. Also, the water looks great, too. Like, all of your artwork here looks like it's been polished up or changed a little bit. Like, it looks like it's been gone over in Photoshop or slightly edited tile sets, which looks good. It looks good. I like it. Oh, there you are. Come, let's take a closer look.
Shinada moved in a little closer and took a peek inside. The councilmen are discussing their plans of attack and defense in the wake of the news that a small rhetoric army brigade is drawing dangerously close to the village.
You don't need to say that through the narrator. You could show that in other means. Like, you could have dialogue of them talking. Like, you could do another perspective shift. You could perspective shift inside of the building and have them do a little conversation. Perspective shift back outside. Be back with Shinada and Gordo. Like, that'd be cool. The perspective shift already was awesome. Up here, I liked that. So you could shift inwards so you could see what Shinada's looking at. That might do better for immersion also, instead of having this narrator that's kind of a cheap, or a scapegoat out of the, you know, having to do show instead of tell.
Do you think they even know?
Bro, I literally predicted what was going to happen. I literally predicted that. Okay, what the heck was the point of the narrator then? Why say what you're about to show us right now? You know, okay, you don't need the narrator at all. Because you just did a perspective shift like I told you to show us what they're saying. I just don't get the point of the narrator. It just seems pointless to me. Also, I like these little details up here. Like this, holding the book back and stuff. It's really polished. The interiors are really polished. Also, I like this, that we're like now the kids that are looking in at the big guys, and I was just playing as the big guys. I like that. I like that. The pacing of the story and the writing is very well done. I'm enjoying that. And I love Gordo, by the way.
If the Rhetoric Republic should discover our location, we must commence operations to relocate Shinata. Time is running out. We need to tap into Shinata's true potential. We need results now. We need to push her harder. She's now old enough to handle more rigorous training.
The last time this idea came up, Shinada was nearly killed.
Reports suggest that Jin start rapidly coming into their powers after they have hit puberty. I must admit, the last time we got a little ahead of ourselves, but now is the time considering her age and the current circumstances.
Jin! Guys, look, it's the name of the game! Isn't that... Look at that! Look, that's crazy. Killer Jin. We're gonna kill people with our Jin. I'm predicting it.
What about Shin?
What about him? His duties remain the same. He is Shinada's personal bodyguard. We must ensure that Shinada is ready for battle.
Okay, who is Shinada in all of this? That's what I'm wondering. Like, is Shinada, like, the prodigal child that has magical powers and can kill everybody? That's in most RPGs. That's kind of the cliche at this point. I'm assuming this is my father, which is why it says father. But you could probably specify that further.
There is darkness within Shin. A dark side you can see deep in his eyes. There is no telling what he would do. I'm afraid he's a liability that we simply cannot afford to have around Shinata.
How are you so sure? He may be rough around the edges, but there is greatness within him.
Rough around the edges?
He may be a little extreme. However, he takes his training and duties seriously. He is a valuable asset in her protection. He is the most gifted fighter I have ever seen.
He is worthless.
Damn, Dad, okay. Calm down. Jesus Christ. Who's the favorite child?
One day be no match for Jin. It's inevitable.
Until that day comes, we will need to protect Shinada, and Shin is fully capable of getting the job done.
Shinada strained to hear what they were saying. Gordo is distracting as he excessively sweated, breathed heavily, and stank profusely.
What is the point? What is the point of the narrator? Is the narrator just there to make fun of Gordo? I don't get it. The narrator's just an asshole to Gordo. Jesus Christ.
Shin a waste of time? And what did they say about Shin having a dark side?
Why did I read dark side as dildo? There's something wrong with me. What's up, Gordo?
Something. Dark side!
You're so useless. Go be fat somewhere else.
No, he's a beautiful baby boy, Shinada. Stop being an asshole. I don't like you. Can we play as Gordo now?
Leaned into Shinada.
Ah, you smell so good.
Okay, Gordo. Gordo, I'm liking you a little bit less now. Stop it. Stop.
Oh my god, Shinada smells amazing!
Jesus Christ. Like, Gordo's a creepy bastard, but there's such assholes to him. I feel so bad for the guy. I will say, the voice actors for Shinada and Gordo are the most interesting out of all of them.
Shinada kicked Gordo in the sack.
Jesus Christ.
Armored Jackson.
What?
There's an old saying in my house. I know it's in your house. Well, probably in my house. That says, fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me. I can't be fooled again.
What am I even... He had an armored jockstrap on. He expected Shinada to kick him in the nuts. Okay, Gordo's a bit of a dickwad. But Shinada's also... Everyone's just mean. Like, Gordo's just likable because he's a funny bastard. But no one's incredibly likable based on their, you know, personality just yet. Jesus Christ. Shinada's just a bastard. Christ.
Second kick crushed his metal jockstrap and his family jewels. Gordo's eyes nearly popped out of his head as he tumbled off the side to the ground below.
Good God. Crushed his metal jockstrap and his family jewels. Jesus Christ. She just obliterated his penis and testicles. Fucking Christ. Shinada, what the hell? God. Okay, I still don't get the point of the narrator. Like, he literally just said what just witnessed. Like, maybe to add more detail is why the narrator's there. I guess that's fair enough. But you can always just have Gordo be like, ah, my balls! And that'd be about the same, because most guys know exactly how that feels. And I'd assume women have experience with guys screaming in pain about their ball sacks. What the fuck? Psychopath here. Look at this smile. Look at this. Look at this happy bastard. You just crushed some guy's balls. Was that a fart joke?
What was that? It sounded like a sack of potatoes.
See, Nurok is more funny than the narrator, and Nurok has the most boring voice actor.
Shinata, come here.
Ugh, what is that smell?
Oh, no, oh, oh, no.
Is he shitting his pants? What's happening? What is this supposed to be common? What?
Shinata, we haven't been receiving the results we have been expecting.
No, what the hell was that? He fell off the cliff and then all of a sudden he just shat his pants. That was so unexpected. I was not expecting that to happen. Like, it was a funny enough scene without it. You don't need to add the shitting or the farting or whatever that is.
Your results are stagnant at best.
Jesus Christ.
With this, we are allowing you access to the village's mines to the northeast.
Her dad's a hard ass. I don't like him.
Your task is to light the braziers on the first floor of the mine.
Really, nobody is very likable. I don't really like any of these characters besides Gordo, but even him is a perv and a gross bastard, but he's just entertaining to watch.
You will also need to collect a wild root and a wild mushroom so that you can create a small health potion.
I think I have a wild root.
Create the small health potion at the alchemy station. You may need some help in the mines, so feel free to seek help from others.
Perhaps this will facilitate your transformation from a caterpillar to a butterfly.
Remember, Shinada, you and Shin have been trained to protect the village from those who would seek to destroy our way of life.
Father sounds like the narrator.
Enemies are lurking in the shadows, and they will be soon upon us. We need you to be ready, so leave now and come back as a warrior.
Soon be upon us, be soon upon us. I found an error. I'm the best. I found a grammatical error. I win.
To ensure your safety and well-being.
Report back to me when you have completed your mission.
Yes, sir.
Nurok joined the party.
Yeah, now the music picks up.
Actually leave the village now?
Absolutely.
And now he has a bust graphic. It's just so weird when you choose to use bust graphic versus face graphic. It's not consistent.
This is the happiest day of my life.
Do not forget, now that you are allowed out of the village, there are quests available to you. Consider this a part of your training. So go ahead, ask around the village for additional quests.
This is the happiest day of my life, and that is how you react. This is the happiest day of my life, and that is the extent of your excitement. Where is the emotion? Emotion! This is the happiest day of Shinada's life. She said it herself. She's been miserable up to this point. So we need emotion. Come on. She's freaking excited. She's crying with happiness. She is freaking out. She can leave the village finally. Happiest day of her life. We need emotion. We need drama. This is anime, right? Somewhat of an anime. So we need the drama, right? There's drama in anime. We got to get that going.
Maybe I should check on Gordo first to make sure he isn't badly hurt.
Bro, you crushed his balls. What are you talking about? You can't go back and say, I hope he's not hurt. You literally freaking crushed his balls. Tile set error there. It's clipping off. Unless that's how you meant it to be.
Gordo. I do not think Gordo would be a wise choice. I recommend first finding Shin by the village entrance. He may be waiting outside. Next, why not speak to the Warrior of Light within Council Hall? Just remember, there are 3 main factions in this area. The Warriors of Light, the Children of the Moon, and the Bloodbound. Choose wisely. The decision is yours.
Obviously the Bloodbound. They sound the coolest. Oh wait, what? Perception, persuasion, talk to animals. Are there gonna be like skill checks in dialogue? That would be really cool. You know what I really like? I really like that this is shaping up to be like a big badass RPG. That's really cool. Like, it seems like you have all of the necessary things for it to be that. You've got the skill checks, you've got the abilities, you've got the dialogue, you've got the quests, you've got all of the things to do. Like, the pacing and the writing and the setup and everything, it's great. There's just some continuity errors and some minor things that I'm pointing out. But really, this game is fantastic. I'm really enjoying it so far. But I definitely got to go talk to Gordo because he's my favorite character. Where are you, Gordo? Okay, no clue where Gordo is, but I'll take the chest. Alright, Gordo? Does the minimap even, like, show us quests? I wish it would show us quests. Where would Gordo be? He just vanished. The problem is I don't know where to go. How do you make it to you? Okay. Okay, like, I like the side quests. I like how many things there are to do, but you gotta like put effort into them. At least especially with the grandpa. Like, you can't just use a default RTP face graphic and then have this somewhat shittily mapped house to do a little, you know, side effect. Personal stash filled at night. Break in at night if you want to loot the... Yo, okay, 10 to 10. Okay, this is awesome. I want to break in. Let's do it. Let's do it. Break in 10 to 6. Wait time in minutes? Why do I have to enter the wait time in minutes? Ah, Lord. Okay, 120? Oh, no, that's 10 a.m. Shoot, that's not what I meant to do. I need to be 10 p.m. Okay, let's just... Yeah, there. 900. Oh, wait, 900 is too high. I gotta do 720. Dang it. Alright, 720. There we go. Alright. Now we can break in. People lock their doors at 10 p.m. and lock them at 6 a.m. Breaking in is an evil deed. Let's fucking do it. It's locked. Oh, God. Dang it. I can't even break in. That's lame. Alright. Guess we'll wait for morning again. Rest in peace. I thought we could do something cool, but no. So there's literally no consequence to waiting. Like, it doesn't even take time. It just auto happens. I mean, yeah, it's fine, you know. If you have time-sensitive events, you just quickly input the thing, go to the thing, you know, it's fine, it's whatever. And it works for an RPG. I love yourself in anything you like, Shinada. I don't get... It's just so weird, the continuity. Like, you have RTP face graphics mixed in with custom bust artwork and then, like, generator face graphics. And it's really weird and jarring. You need to use them in a consistent way. Yo, what's poppin'? Fanny Dungeon. Okay, so that's your grandpa. Do you have a key by any chance? I need to break into his house. I'm glad to see you're safe and sound. Wait, would Nurok have arrested me if I tried to break in? Because I'm pretty sure Nurok's like a stand-up guy. Yeah, it's not important.
As Shinada and party take their first step outside of town, a sharpened thorn knife suddenly whizzes through the group, stopping at its designated target, the village gate, 10 feet away.
Where do you think you're going without me?
Okay, why have the narrator say that? Why not just show it? Show a knife going through the air. That'd be so cool. It'd be an awesome scene.
Shin grins mischievously. He loves knowing he got the drop on someone, especially Shinada.
If no one almost kills you, when would my duty of protecting you ever end?
Maybe the next time you talk back to Dad.
Shin's eyes widen and his fists.
We were looking for you to bring your combat skills along on our mission.
But if you could keep your attacks aimed at the enemies, that would be great.
Fine. I'll play adventure with you guys. Maybe I'll find a worthy opponent to kill.
This guy, or he looks like he's gonna be evil. He's gonna turn on us and murder us or something. I'm calling it right now. I mean, I'm not gonna get to the point when he does that because we're almost out of time here, but I'm calling it. Yeah, no one's likable.
Excited to finally see the world outside of the town.
Before we go, we might want to upgrade our weapons and armor. I don't need to hear excuses when we get into battle.
Good idea. The village shop has a wide assortment of items and a crafting table for you to make some of those pieces, Shin.
Okay, they have skill books and recipe books for sale too.
Fortune favors the prepared. Take a look around the village for any additional items or quests.
Let's check on Gordo.
Forget Gordo. That bumbling idiot is not.
Let's go.
Shin joined the party.
Where is Gordo? Oh no, please don't. Please tell me I can hide that. Thank you. Okay. That would be annoying. Okay, where the heck is Gordo? I really want to check on him, but I don't know where he would be. Is this an addition to my house? Are these people related to me? Little girl. Okay, I guess not. I guess they're not really. I thought this was my house down here. What? Am I going insane? This must not be my house. Is my house one up then? Oh, the lag got bad. Why am I walking this slow? What happened? Okay, there we go. I think that addition to the UI overloads the game. Gordo. I don't know where Gordo would be. I don't know how to check on him if I don't know where he is. What am I supposed? Is there a fishing minigame? I feel like I saw a screenshot of a fishing minigame on the Steam page, and I really want to do it. Yes, please let me do a fishing minigame. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay, this is gonna be awesome. Okay. Quick bait. Okay. Oh, that went way far. I assume they don't come to it. Oh. Oh. That's so cool. That's really cool. I like this. I like this a lot. This is awesome. How do I get the fish? How do I don't know how to get the fish. I went right over the fish, and I didn't get him. I don't think the fish can even come this close to the shore. Yeah, I don't really know how to do this. Also, my character's kind of just standing static. Okay. How do I get this guy? What? I literally went over him. What am I supposed to do? Do I have to press some button? Do I, like, have to click the fish? My character's just having a seizure on the top. How do I get the fish? What do I do? Do I need the bait? Okay, let's try that instead. Wait, how did that happen? Did I just have to have the bait on? How do I win? How do I get the fish? I don't understand. How do I win? Do I just have to tap or hold it? I feel like tapping is probably the right answer. Oh, god damn it. I wish there was like a tutorial on how to do this, but you know, alright. I'll get this guy. I'm gonna get this guy. This is actually a really cool little mini game. I really like this a lot. This is awesome. I'm really glad I could see this before having to end this video. Alright, give me this guy. Get here. Come on. Come here, bastard. Yes! I got him. I did it. I've done everything I ever wanted in life. Can I catch like a crab with a fishing rod? There's a surprising number of 0 fish in this lake. Can I catch you? No, I don't know why I thought I could. So, is it that I have to use bait or is it that I have to use the mouse? I wish there was a little tutorial on this maybe somewhere, but you know what? It's I got it in the end. We are all good. Okay. Cool. Okay. Is there a tutorial somewhere on this or no? Well, okay, here we go. Do not pull in the fishing rod when fish are swimming away from you. This stresses the line. Only pull when they are facing you. Oh. Oh, now I can't fish. Why didn't that... Did that tell me before fishing, or did that only tell me once I got out of the fishing menu? I want to see if I can find Gordo before I have to end this video. It's important to me that I find Gordo. Does Gordo live in my house? Where the heck is Gordo? I might as well save. Okay, Gordo. Why does this open every half second? I already have it closed. It reopens every time I change the map. That's awful. I don't know if there's a way for you to change that, but if you could change that, that'd be awesome. Oh, Lord. Where are you, Gordo? Is this Gordo's house?
Gordo is upstairs.
It is Gordo's house. Ah, I found my buddy. Hey there, Gordo. How's it going?
Hey, guys!
Hey, Gordo. I love you, man.
Apologize to Gordo for calling him fat and for kicking him in the sack.
Why is the first option no? Yes, of course. I love Gordo.
Yes, Shinada?
I'm sorry for all the mean things I said and for your, you know.
It's okay, Shinada. I know my love can be a handful. My mom says it can be too much for a single woman to bear.
Gordo, you're just too sweet. You're just too kind.
What is this? Don't apologize. That fat bastard got what he deserved.
Jesus Christ, this is the most cliche anime asshole enemy face I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I just wanted to apologize because what I did was...
Forget nice. He has to learn to be tough. Be a man. Take his lumps.
Don't listen to Shen, he's an asshole.
What? Do you think running off to a safe place, being a little, is gonna solve anything?
Did you just use the beep sound effect in your game? Why would you do that? I said not to censor the curse words, right? I chose not to censor it.
Apparently she didn't kick you hard enough. Here, let me try.
No. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't mean any of the horrible things I say to you. You really are a great guy. I'm lucky to have you as a friend.
Oh! Ooh, Gordo.
You know, you can make it up to me. I would love a dinner date. Food and Shinada? Heaven! Nothing could be better!
I love him. He's so beautiful.
How about a sandwich and a handshake?
Oh.
Yes!
Simp. 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 Simp.
Thanks for accepting my apology.
Anytime. Sugar plum?
So he was the potatoes.
What? Every interaction with Gordo is beautiful. Also, what happened? Why did she all of a sudden start fawning over him? What happened?
Let Gordo join you?
Yeah, bro.
Gordo, join the party.
Dude, Gordo's my favorite character. I need a spin-off Killer Jin where it's just Gordo. You think you can make that happen, developer? I'd love that. Ignore me.
Gordo is... Oh, hey, baby. Have your snacks prepared for the road? I don't want you to get hungry.
I love everything about him. Okay. Well, on that wholesome note, we're going to end the video. I have sadly run out of time. We'll go to title screen. If you guys would like to see a continuation of this video, I would be happy to play more of Killer Jin. There's so much more to see, I'm sure. Much more for me to do. More Gordo interactions to have. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more. But I absolutely adored this. Gordo might be my favorite guy in the entire world. He deserves a spot on the title screen. You know, he can replace whoever this lady is. You can just put Gordo here. Actually, just make the entire title screen just Gordo's face, because this game is Gordo's game. Anyways, let's see. Ending thoughts. really, it was just the little nitpicky things I said throughout the video. This game is overall very well done. The writing, the pacing, it's all very interesting, and the game overall, the RPG elements are all there. You have so many things to do, such a expansive set of tasks and things that you're able to do, or expansive world. There's so much you can do in this game, and I have barely scratched the surface on it. It's incredible. I love the lockpicking. I love the day-night system, you know, so you can do crimes and different things at nighttime. I wish you could attempt them during the day and just get caught immediately. I think that'd be funny, but I understand why you didn't do it like that. That'd be a nightmare to program. Overall, this game's very good. There's just a couple nitpicky things, a little bit of consistency issues with the bust graphics and face graphics and whatnot. Maybe that's just on my end of things. Overall, I loved this. I love the title screen. It's gorgeous as crap. The menu could probably be a bit more customized. It could be, look different than the default RPGMaker menu. Other than that, great game developer. I can't wait to see more. If there's no request for a continuation, I might just play more on my own time. But with that, my croutons, I'm going to end this video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.